Government has continued to strengthen the institutional, legal, and policy frameworks towards enhancing the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area in order to boost intra-Africa trade and support inclusive growth for local manufacturers. In order for local industries to maximize their gains at the African Continental Free Trade Area market, the Zambia Association of Manufacturers hosted a one-day trade facilitation conference in Lusaka. President Hakainde Hichilema officiated at the conference and said, for local manufacturers to excel, the country needs partners within the region and global markets. President Hichilema was represented by the Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry, Chipoka Mlenga.
Government recognizes manufacturing and export promotion as key enablers for achieving this vision. But for us to achieve this vision, we cannot do it alone. We need the private sector, like yourselves here, affiliated to the Association of Manufacturers, to drive their agenda and get this done. Our role as a government is not to compete with you in business, but to provide an enabling environment from where and at which you do the most of providing jobs, giving value addition, and growing our economy. But for the Association of Manufacturers, or for the manufacturers to do this, we need partners within the region and outside the region.
The president also disclosed that the government has so far secured about $12.2 billion worth of actualized investment.
I'm pleased to inform you that government, through the ministry responsible for trade and industry, and the Zambia Development Agency, ZDA, has since the year 2021 secured about $12.2 billion worth of investment out of the total recorded pledges of about $86.2 billion. The more reason why you can attest to the message of the ZAM president that for the first time after 1990, manufacturers have contributed the biggest to our GDP.
As we seize new trade opportunities under the African Continental Free Trade Area, it is equally critical that we protect our domestic industries from the threat of illicit trade.
At the same conference, the German government acknowledged efforts by the Zambian government towards unlocking the untapped opportunities under the African Continental Free Trade Area market.
It is evident that your administration has prioritized trade and investment and supporting the private sector, such as the Zambian Association of Manufacturers, to harness production, productivity, and the results thereof which impact job creation and economic growth. Encourage your government to speed up the implementation of trade in the AfCFTA framework beyond your recent domestication of the provisional schedule of tariff concessions.
And the Zambia Association of Manufacturers asked the government to support its plans to construct stock warehouses.
The government allows us to have land at the border that is possibly owned by IDC and helped developed by cooperating partners who are in the room, and allows us as manufacturers to build the warehousing under a simple principle of how even the MFESs work.
The conference was held under the theme, African Continental Free Trade Area in Motion, positioning land-linked Zambia as Africa's trade and manufacturing hub. Vupa Sendo Fozanis in Lusaka.